This video is for educational and entertainment purposes. Anyone that uses this knowledge for encrypting critical information does so at their own risk. This channel and the producer of this content shall not be held accountable for any breach of data. Hello everyone. If you are young and want to play a top secret game with your siblings by encrypting and decrypting text, or if you want to make your own password keeper because you don't trust other software, then I can show you how to make one by using spreadsheet software like Microsoft Excel. Before we start, one must understand that one can make encryption and decryption programs by using Python, Java, and other programming languages. But if you don't know those languages, then let me show you that it is possible to encrypt and decrypt data using Excel. Let's begin. Step 1. Create two spreadsheets. One for the interface named interface and the other for the programming named code, where the magic happens. Step 2. Create a reference list. This is where you list every character that you possibly want encrypted. Space is a character too. Add numbers like this to convert them to string. We'll use text functions which will give us an error if the character isn't string. After that, number your lists like this. Then join each number with the separator by typing this and autofill it down. Now copy the list. Paste it in column B. Paste only values. By pasting only values, you don't copy the formula over. Delete that. Duplicate this list and paste it here. Step 3. Head to the other sheet and design the interface. Something like this. Step 4. In cell C2, type this cluster of text, which I call the encrypting code. Now this gets the code that corresponds with the letter you type in column B. So if I type A, it gets comma 1. If type B, it gets B's corresponding code, which is comma 2. Likewise with C. But there's a limitation. This line of code doesn't read more than one character. To circumvent this, we move to step 5. Step 5. Copy the line of code to something like Microsoft Word to make it easy to edit. The number of copies you make must be equal to the max number of characters you want to encrypt per cell. I will encrypt 9 characters max, so I will make 9 copies. Step 6. Number each line like so. If you want to understand the mechanism behind this engineering, then watch my other video. Then we copy this crazy code to Excel. Oh wait, just put a semicolon at the end of each line to comply with Excel syntax. Step 7. Clear the code in block C1 and create a concat N8. Paste the edited encrypting code from Word into the concat N8. It works. Let's type 9 characters. It encrypted all of them. Let me show you what happens if you don't put the numbers in inverted commas. It gives me an error. Let's try with only one number. Still same. Now let's put the inverted commas around it. Interesting. We're using text functions, which cause this problem. Step 8. Create a separator finder in the second sheet. Type the first function in block of 2 and the second function in G2. G2 will give an error, but don't worry about that. Step 9. Autofill G2 to the right. The number of blocks you fill from F2 to the right must equal the number of characters you want encrypted. I will encrypt 9 characters max, so I will fill 9 blocks from F2 to N2. Step 10. Autofill of 2 till N2 down. The number of rows you autofill down should equal to the amount of rows where you'll enter data in your interface. I have 13 rows in my interface, so I'll copy it down 13 rows. So this table finds the position of the comma in the encrypted text. Another thing is that the number of blocks that contain numbers in this table equals the number of characters you add in the password column. So after autofilling the encrypting code down, I write 3 letters and 3 blocks appear. Step 11. Make the decrypting code. Type the code on screen in D2. It works. Step 12. Copy the code in Microsoft Word. Set the settings of the page to A3 and landscape so that the whole code shows in one line. Copy the code the same number of times you copied your encryption code previously. I'm copying it 9 times because I have 9 characters max to decrypt. Step 13. Modify the code. So there's 5 things we want to modify here. First, number the primary if functions here. Leave the last line for now. It has a different pattern. Now go to the secondary count function and keep writing the next alphabet till you reach the last of function. Don't change that. Now go to the second parameter of the primary mid function and repeat. Now repeat in the third parameter wherever you see an alphabet. Now go to the second parameter of the secondary mid function and repeat. Add the semicolons at the end of every line. Now for the final line. You do this no matter how many characters you have. The last line doesn't have a primary VLOOKUP. Insert semicolon and 2 inverted commas. Make this same as previous. Write the next alphabet. Step 14. Copy your modified code. Delete the code in block D2 and create a concatenate function. Paste your modified code from Microsoft Word into the concatenate function. It still works. Let's test more than one character. Amazing! Step 15. Copy the encryption and decryption code and paste it in the code spreadsheet respectively. Step 16. Autofill this function down and click this. Select Fill without formatting. That's how you can encrypt your information in Excel. How to use this? After you're done entering your data to be encrypted, copy the encryption column and paste it somewhere else. Select Paste Only Values. When you paste only values, then the formula doesn't get copied. Now copy that back into the encryption column. Clear the password column, delete any existence of the encryption and decryption code in this spreadsheet. Like this, another user cannot access your encrypting and decrypting code. They won't get any hints on how to decrypt your text. We also need to hide the information of this sheet as well. How do you do that? That's up to you, but I can show you one way. Step 17. Select all the info in the sheet and cut it. Press Ctrl X. Type here a random block which nobody can locate easily. And paste your information there. Now select it again. Format the cells as normal. Change the font color text to blend in with the background. My background is white. Now the information can't be seen. Choose a random block around the data and name it something. You must remember that name. I name mine Top Secret. Now if I go back, I can locate my name cell again after I type its name in here. There it is. Now you can protect the sheet. Type a password and done. Make sure nothing is checked. You can also hide this sheet. You can unhide it by right-clicking the tab of this sheet. That's how you can create your own password manager the easy way and have full control over its protection. As always, thanks for watching.